some good teams here that have played a lot and have a lot of experience. The 5-time senior champions, aka my mother. Yeah, they're a good team. You know, if they get on with the ice and throw well, they're definitely a team to contend with.
We'll have to play hard. We know some of these teams out here, you know, they train a lot, they play a lot, practice a lot, and so we know we have to be sharp when we play them, and it might come down to 1 or 2 shots that you want over in a game and could mean the difference of a lot.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Singler Real Estate, Coldwell Banker Signature, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Girl Sask, and Real Cast Media.
Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday here from Estevan, the home of the 2023 Viterra Scotties, and later on this afternoon, we're going to figure out who the champion is this year. We've got semifinal action for you this morning, looking for the second entrant into that championship final. For those of you who weren't with us last night, the Page playoffs began. In the AB game, it was Nancy Martin with a 9-8 win over Robin Silvernagle, so by virtue of that win, she moves through to the final. And in the Page C event game, it was Sherry Anderson stealing one in the extra end. She picks up the 8-7 win over Skylar Ackerman there. And that moves Silvernagle and Anderson into the semifinal, both looking for that chance to play Nancy Martin this afternoon and see who will win the Green Jackets. My name is Sean Joyce. I'm here with Kim Hudson, Susan Lang. It's been an exciting week of action, but everything moves fast in these championships. We've got 2 teams here this morning that maybe haven't played as much. For Sherry's team playing seniors, the fatigue might be starting to creep in, but you can be tired tomorrow. Today you're playing for a championship.
I think you're right. When we're looking at the Silvernagle team, as we know, a newly formed team, they haven't played a lot. So you do wonder, is fatigue going to be a factor? But I think adrenaline's kicking in. I think they will be fine. Plus, they're young, they're healthy, they're in shape. I'm sure they will do fine that way. And I think another key for them is they just need to continue playing loose. As I said, they're a newly formed team. They came in here to have some fun. And I think they need to continue exactly what they're doing.
And by contrast, you mentioned that the Silvernagle team is a little younger. The Anderson team a little bit more, let's say, seasoned. Fatigue might be starting to creep in, but they've been playing really well. They sure don't look tired.
Well, actually, I do wonder about the fatigue a little bit. They've had a big day yesterday with 3 long games, but to say they are used to long competitions with all their senior national experience. They're well intact there, but yes, they have been playing quite well. Sherry herself, in particular, has made some amazing clutch shots, and I feel that that's a real important thing for Sherry to continue. Her draw weight has been fantastic in some super crucial situations, so if she keeps that up, this game is going to be very, very close, down to the wire.
Well, we know these 2 skips just a few years ago played back-to-back finals. They were barn burners. We expect another one this morning, and it'll be a few hours yet before we know who goes through to the final.
Today, online bullying is more common than ever, but there is help. SaskTel wants to solve this problem. It's why they created Be Kind Online. If you're a victim of online bullying or know someone who is, or even if you just want to stop it from happening to anyone, this is a place to learn what you can do. You can find lots of tools and tips to help you stand up to cyberbullying. Be Kind Online is a place to learn how to stay safe as well, to learn best practices and plans to stop cyberbullying before it even has a chance.
Sherry Anderson already on the ice. She looks loose. She's waving at us during the commercial break.
Yeah.
But the team's just about ready to get underway, and that means it's time for us to meet the teams in this morning's semifinal.
I'm Skip Sherry Anderson. At third is Patty Hurstcorn. Brenda Gertson plays second. And at lead is Anita Silvernagle. And we curl out of the New China Curling Club in Saskatchewan.
Hi, I'm Skip Robin Silvernagle. Third is Kelly Schaefer. Second is Sherry Just. Lead is Kara Teveno, and we curl out of the Twin Rivers Curling Club in North Battleford.
Things run a little differently in the playoffs. They still have their 10-minute practice, but there's a decision to be made before the game, and a little interesting here. Robin Silvernagle, by virtue of being the higher seed, had the choice of Stones or Last Rock to begin the opening end of play, and typically you see teams pick Last Rock. She's chosen the yellows. That gave Sherry Anderson Last Rock here in the opening end. And it'll be interesting to see here because we've seen a number of games on Sheet 3 and we haven't heard a lot of talk about the Rocks, but she wanted these yellows.
All right, top four. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Well, is it a case of maybe she's just played a couple of games with these Rocks and she feels she knows them and doesn't know the Reds? Or does she think there's something we don't know?
We don't know. But it's certainly a good point, and certainly something we're going to be watching for sure.
Well, it's nice, too, in a 10-end game that you've got a little bit of time to get that hammer and control back. You know, if you can get the force here, score 2, force for the 1, now you're back in the fourth end as if you'd had the hammer in the first. So need a really strong opening front couple of ends to get rid of that disadvantage of not starting with the hammer.
27. I got 19. Not good. We got room right now. 5.
Center guard to start the game, which we haven't seen a lot of so far this week.
7. We have no line. 8.
I feel like there's something I should be saying there about does Robin think they can take advantage of the lead on the other team? So throwing the guard in the first end?
Her mother.
Setting up now to play the freeze, and as they do that, we should talk about the keys to the game. Keys to the game for the Silvernagle team.
Well, we touched on the thought of maybe fatigue because they're a new team. They haven't played much. This is a long week, but I actually don't think that's going to be a factor for the Silvernagle team. Adrenaline's kicking in, and they've been having a lot of fun. As I said, they're a new team, so they need to play loose and continue what they're doing.
Except they might not want to slide a freeze right through the back of the rings again. A little heavy. And the keys to the game for the Anderson team, Susan.
Continue the clutch shots. Sherry has made some outstanding draws to save this team in some pretty crucial ends. But I think as a result of that, if the front end can get shots, the end set up, they might not have to rely on the clutch shots just as much. So it's a combination of Sherry needs to keep doing what she's doing, but I think the front end needs to have a stellar game today.
Okay.
Big difference.
Well, and back to that giving up the hammer for the Stones. A couple things. It's not like it used to be. With the free guard zone and now the no-tick zone, hammer isn't quite as crucial, and especially because it's a 10-end game as well. Hammer isn't quite as crucial as it used to be. So you actually see that a fair bit, giving up hammer for color once you hit playoffs in these championships.
Not able to get by the guard. Will get into the rings with the shooter.
Think I like the nose. Just a 10.
I hate to keep making comments that address Sherry Anderson's experience, but when we start talking about the Rocks, and you will see this from time to time in bonspiels especially. I know even my teams have done it years ago when we thought we had information on one set of rocks, we'd take them. As soon as you pick rocks rather than hammer, does it put something in the head of the other team about Okay, what's wrong with our rocks?
It sure does, for
Although,
sure.
in this game,
Hard to stick. Hard.
Sherry Anderson's, this is her 9th game, I think we figured out of the week. She's probably played with these rocks already this week. She's played with every other set out here.
Plus experience kicks in, and I don't think those mind games work so much anymore.
They aren't always strictly mind games. Sometimes there's legitimately something wrong with that other set of rocks.
Oh, for
and it's
sure.
it only takes one. You get one rock that's a little straighter, a little heavier, and you know you can maybe take advantage of that and get a couple of points if it takes 3 or 4 ends for the other team to figure out which one it is.
Yeah,
Another
especially-
opportunity here for Sherry Just to draw in after Brenda Gertson rolled off. Opens up this path, but this rock needs to slow down. Don't want to bump off.
And just to your point, Sean, especially if it happens to be one of the skip rocks.
I like this freezing here. If you tap it a little bit, that's fine.
Okay,
You freeze right into the pocket there.
30, 25?
That's too much.
I think
Okay.
extension
Yeah.
is too
I
much.
think 35.
Okay.
It's been 3 chances now the Silvernagle team has had to freeze on that stone.
Yeah, 7, 8, 8. Yes. Hard. Hard line.
Hard for line.
Hard, guys. Quick. Okay.
Out of 28.
And really on one of the missed freeze attempts, that was the last one, Brenda Gertson had to hit the rock that was in the rings, but the Anderson team's had 2 chances to make them pay for the miss and have failed to do that as well.
Weight would have been fine. Weight was good.
Am I sliding tight or turning tight?
She just said, I asked her.
Nita Silvernagle sitting back saying, I don't know why this is so hard for you guys. My 2 shots are exactly where they were supposed to be.
I did my job.
Back eight!
25 and 28.
Off. Okay.
Well, we would need a massive big screen TV in order to list all of Kelly Schaefer's amazing, phenomenal curling accomplishments. Happy to have her here in Saskatchewan, but she's had a super career, culminated with 3 appearances at the Olympics with Team Scotland.
Comes down, taps the red stone just enough to make sure she's sitting 2.
Hit that one a little bit first, Patty. You're going to go up here, but even if you nose this one, it's not bad.
Rob?
Firm.
Good berm. You got it, Patty. Nice. Slide. Good release.
So playing that top one on center line thin to avoid the jam in the back.
Yeah, for that. Like you just.
Yes,
We would
hard,
have missed
hard.
We're on the brush right away. If she hits that first one too thick, she'll jam it on the back.
Okay.
And goes over the top of the second yellow.
That wasn't very much ice. No? Just skinny it.
Same line, hey, really?
Even staggered so we don't leave the
That
double.
was really hard. Like, that wasn't very much ice.
I like that better, yeah.
Okay.
That was basically on the middle of that back rock.
This is a.
We were always jamming. Oh, yeah. So we might as well just hit the open.
Top 12!
Oh, give it a chance.
Gonna have to go soon!
Line's good.
By giving it a chance, they want it to catch the curl
Line's good.
before
Get it there.
they start pounding it.
Get it there.
Yep.
We've seen that be quite key this week.
Whoa, 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 off.
Whoa.
Don't touch it. Don't touch
Sit.
it. Okay.
Hit. Okay.
That's okay.
Sorry. I wasn't sure on that line how much it would slide. Sorry, Cal.
Quarter. Okay, just a heavy draw. Just come in, try to get to the nose and punch it back a little bit. Got to put a little rotation, Patty.
I wasn't too confident that time. Just wasn't sure how it would slide.
Instead of like cracking.
And Sherry's comment about rotation.
Yep.
Simply put on arena ice, you have to throw a lot of rotation or else it does a lot of curling. And I think she was just saying that her first one was perhaps less rotation. So just a reminder.
And now the whole world is watching to see if I put enough rotation on my shot.
Okay, good weight.
Not able to make the port, pushes another Yellowstone into the rings.
Yeah, just short. Might be tricky to come this way, but it's more line this way.
Well, setting up for going to be a tough last rock probably for Sherry, and which takes us to another point, or one thing that you said earlier, Sue. We've seen Sherry make some clutch shots and some clutch draws to stay in, win, put the pressure on this past week. She's played well.
Well, I think that's definitely one of Sherry's attributes that we've seen over the years is, this end was shaping up very nicely in her favor, but then a half shot and then a couple of misses, and now we've had a complete switch in setup for the advantage for the Silvernagle team. But Sherry just stands there and goes, oh, okay, she doesn't fret about it. She just figures out how she's going to get out of it.
Just tight! Sherry! Sherry, we're just top 12. That's good. Keep the line on it. Tight, just tight. Yep. Fighter. Yep, Sherry, yep. We're a fighter. Whoa. Get it close. Whoa. 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 Another girl. Stop. Good shot. Great shot. Okay.
Well, I don't think there's any room to get in there now.
Another girl. It's easy when I can just judge and you swing.
Red.
Oh, another girl.
Raise. Minimize damage, try to get a double here on the yellow that you can see on the side 12.
I think double tap, try to get something in here, eh? Yep.
I think that's the best option. At least you're working with your rocks and you can get a really good outcome with this shot.
Yeah, and she still has a double tap on the other side as well. So,
Heavy draw.
this one first.
Boy, you're so optimistic. Hey, I've got two double taps here.
Double taps are easy.
Yeah.
Get a rock in the rings.
Yeah.
As Sherry said, try to get a rock in the rings here.
Yes, I like it. You got to hit this.
Nose with like that.
The problem for Sherry Anderson is she's got two double taps, but if you don't make the first one, the second one probably won't still be there when you go to throw your last rock.
Unless she opens something up on this side with her double taps, you never know. Or lines them up.
I think if you leave them lined up, you're making this one.
Back line. Yep. Room. Back line. Still back line.
Tap. She'll get 12 foot out of it.
Yeah, it was close.
And I left the one hooked on the yellow, so she's maybe got the one
Top 12.
top 12 she can tap in, and still has the double on the other side. She's excited about playing that double tap.
Yep. That's too much. No, so like just here. Yeah, I think so. Well, she just has this, right? Yeah. So.
Well, looking at it through that port, it's just debatable whether or not she's got enough air to play the tap on the red and the 12 foot.
I think you'd have to play with the out turn and come across.
Yeah.
Do you think that run's easier?
We're talking about this one, that she'd have to come across to tap in, but that's what they're looking at. And then the other thing that Sherry might have is
You're right.
this one over here. But you got to get by that one too.
Yeah.
See which option she'll have after this.
17.
Now, you used to be a teacher, Kim. You didn't teach art, did you?
Just a 2. 1.5. Line's good. Just a halfway, Cal. 1.5. Just 1.5.
Wants to keep this guard up high.
Oh, halfway. Almost a 2. Oh. You're good. Good, that a girl. Okay, good.
Well, that answers that.
Sherry's already looking. Can we make a double to hold him to 1?
Which would be great at this point. And she can't see enough of that for sure.
Well, that's just it. I'm looking at the pinball shot there. If you actually come a little tight, yellow onto red, and it starts spinning into the yellows there. So this shot is to minimize the damage.
Yeah. 2/3. She makes a double. Yeah.
This won't curl anywhere.
Okay.
Sherry Anderson got last rock in this first end because Robin Silvernagle wanted the yellow rocks. Right now she's looking at 3 of them, hoping to get rid of 2. Got to get by the guard, have to hold the line. Does not get by, doesn't move anything into the rings, but it's a steal of 3. Robin Silvernagle wanted those yellow rocks, like seeing 3 of them sitting in the house at the end. She takes the 3-0 lead early. Sherry Anderson will continue to have last rock when we come back for the second.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
This is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. When I'm not working hard on my curling delivery, I'm working hard on making Auto Connection the best auto service center possible. Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Well, a quick jump out for the Silvernagle team, stealing 3 in the first end. They're out to the 3-0 lead. Sherry Anderson with last rock again as we begin play here in the second. It surprised us a little bit to see Robin Silvernagle call the guard to start the game. We've seen a lot of open ends, a lot of rocks brought into the rings in the first end. She played the guard in the first. I'm willing to bet they've called this one into the rings with a 3-point lead now.
That was all up.
Well, to be fair to some of the skips that we saw, especially in the first end, there were shots that were called up front, but a lot of rocks on this very quick ice ended up into the rings and then led to an open end.
Well, there's the other side of that because they called that one in and she comes up a little bit short. Sherry Anderson down by 3 with last rock was always going to play this corner guard.
It's going to curl too much.
Mine's great, actually. I'll just trust that bigger kick. Like, I felt like I had bigger and then good throw.
Wait. Okay.
Nice corner guard.
Anita's had a very good tournament here. She's been very solid lead rock placement, which is crucial for setting up ends. She's been one of our strongest leads out here. Mind you, now she's had 9 games to get really good out here.
Lots right now. Back 12. Back 12. No, we're through.
Yeah, 14. Okay.
Sliding out here. Something else that we've seen all week. If you don't catch the curl, it will end up being a little heavy.
Oh, and we've got a mic swinging free, so they're going to have to make a little adjustment here. They will stop the clock for the players. Anita was getting into the hacks, and the The microphone slipped off her belt or out of the pocket. I'm not sure where they've all got them these days. On the belt, looks like.
It won't stay.
And that crossed arm indicates a technical timeout, so that means that the timers know to stop the clock.
So what did you think of my kick?
And then you're not charged yourself for your own strategy timeout.
Sounded like she might be having a little trouble getting it to stay there. I might have to run down with the duct tape between ends.
Or the stapler.
Gotta go a bit for line, guys. Good.
We've got one of those too.
5. Room. We gotta go. Wait only. Line straight. Line
Really
straight.
good.
Straight,
Get it
straight,
tight.
straight. We gotta go.
Trying to get as much separation.
Good. Good shot.
Or the house.
Makes the come around.
Yeah.
A minor little microphone adjustment doesn't phase her at all. The only difference we might have, the only problem we might have with the tape is, I don't know if we've got, the women are a little more stylish than the men. I could run one down with the silver duct tape for the men, they wouldn't care. I've probably got to have the black, or, because that just won't match otherwise.
That's right.
T-line! Ready to go. We can wait. Yeah. Back 4. It's trying. You gotta curl it.
And I'm pretty sure I don't have purple to coordinate with their outfits.
I'm surprised you would even think of something like that.
Sorry, Terry. Just gonna play. Straight throw. 15-1.
Nice weight. Fully open though.
Let's go. Good bump. Light bump.
She's what?
So Sherry indicated she'd not only like this yellow rock removed, but saving the shooter over into the side 12-foot gets big separation on the 2 red rocks in the rings, but also stays away from a little hit and roll in behind the center guard.
Hard. Whoa.
Whoa, it's gone already.
Yep. Hit and roll. Roll it. Okay. Nice weight.
Probably wanted a little more roll than that. Stays in front of that yellow stone.
Well, I think they wanted a different rock than that.
Yeah, they did, but even on the plan B call,
Sorry, we should have stayed on that. Right?
Yeah. That's nice. Yep.
Sherry just looking to peel the corner guard. Comes across, but nudges that corner guard into the rings, and now the yellow one's open.
Yeah.
Right there. What do you want to throw?
It's a tough
Open
peel in
end.
the sense, you couldn't go the other way because you could have jammed the peel into your own rock.
The
So
last one was just like solid.
Sherry just caught the bad break there. Just hit a bit too much.
Bumper.
Yeah, opens this one up and puts another Anderson stone in the rings as well.
Bumper. Yep. Yes.
Hard.
Whoa.
Clean. Heavy clean.
Whoa. Sorry, Brenda. Good
Brenda
throw.
Gertson with the hit,
Nice weight.
rolls back all the way to the 12-foot. Well, if you're Robin Silvernagle, you stole 3 in the first end, and you probably weren't thinking, well, here by the end of second stones in the second end, we're going to be facing 3 right back. Kelly Schaefer, opportunity for the double, though.
Well, that's the fun thing about curling. Tiny
Give
little.
up 3?
Yeah, no.
I never found that fun.
I was going to say just tiny little things. An inch here or there wasn't really a miss by the Silvernagle team, and suddenly you're looking at 3.
I think we gotta play that, Toddy. Eh?
Just missed the double, but the shooter rolls all the way across the rings and in behind that red stone on the 12-foot.
Well, that's definitely one team attribute that Robin has on this team is she's got some big weight hitters. Sherry can throw the weight. Kelly certainly can throw the big weight, as can Robin. So when you do get into trouble, they've got the power to get out of trouble with big doubles and run backs.
10.
Patty Hersicorn looking to run the red onto that yellow stone, and if she makes it, she should be able to roll the shooter into the rings as well, so still a chance to sit 3. This is going to have to curl.
Atta girl. Really nice. Good throw.
Gets just what she needs. Did she leave a triple?
I was thinking the same thing. I
very
believe
close.
they did.
Nice toss, Patty.
But triples, like doubles, have to be made, and you have to hit it pretty precisely.
Yeah, none of the rocks are close together, so there's not a lot of room for error.
Kelly asked for peel, so big weight will be coming down the ice here.
Gotta go. Close. Big rope, big rope.
Makes the hit. A little thick, drives it by the stone at the back 12 foot, and boy, you wouldn't have thought she could go over the top of that stone, catches the front end of it and spins out.
Yeah, they just over curled by about half an inch.
And it's a good thing the rocks cleared as quickly as they did, because Kelly was coming through the house too.
Yeah, still sliding.
That long slide.
She wasn't far behind the rock.
I wonder if she's ever passed a rock.
22. 9. 38. 9's okay if it's a true 9. Yeah, no, it's
On its own.
on its own.
By true 9, she means that sometimes you say 9 when it's wishful thinking.
Watch your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Meaning they don't have to sweep it to the back 12. Might be a true 10.
Okay, good try. Sorry, guys.
Just slides through the back.
rings.
Yep. At a 22. 10? Yep.
Right beside.
Yep.
10-5, I was thinking, but.
That red stone in the rings on the left, mostly behind cover, so they'll hit the open stone. At this point in time, if you're Robin Silvernagle, probably thinking we're going to have to concede 2 here.
No. Hard cuddle. Hard cuddle. Little soft. Hard cuddle. Oh. Go. Hard cuddle. Clean. Hard cuddle. Clean. Let it, girl. Nice weight.
Makes the hit, stays right there.
10.5. 10.5. Yeah.
It is
Nice
shot
sweeping
rock.
by Sherry Just. And they called out a little softer weight, so it had the opportunity to curl.
Stick around. Get rid of theirs.
Yeah.
I don't think this will go crazy. I'm just going to throw like probably a 10.5.
Okay.
Ten five, curl. Oh, Brenda. Hard.
They called the sweep to curl right out of her hand. Might have been a little bit full.
And well,
Wants to stay. That's probably the most panicked Sherry sounded all week, and she still hit it on the nose.
yeah. Probably saved a little bit. The weight was down just a little bit less than what she had called. Not much, but just enough to keep that shooter.
Same way. Cuddle. No. 10-8. Clean. Cat up. Cat up. Yep. Yes.
Hard Kara.
Hard.
Hard Kara.
Yep. Right up.
Okay, good.
Good.
Nose hit for Robin Silvernagle as well, so now Sherry Anderson with her final stone. Just needs to hit, stay anywhere in the rings. She can pick up her deuce.
It was 11, so I'll try to give you the same weight.
Not a lot of room to roll to the outside.
And about 11 feet to roll the other way.
Just throw it first. We'll see what happens.
To me, it always feels like when you got 11 feet to roll, that's when you roll 11 and a half feet.
Murphy's Law.
Little 10, 5, 11.
Brenda, little less.
11. Clean.
Well, they're looking for some curl again.
Clean's good.
Straight. Heavy clean right in. Atta girl. 11-3.
Makes the hit, just rolls a couple of inches into the 8-foot. Sherry Anderson picks up 2 points here with last rock in the second end. Gets back some of those points she gave up in the first. It's now 3-2. Robin Silvernagle to have last rock. We come back for the third.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust. Have you heard about the VIP program at Auto Connection? Our $49 annual VIP membership is good for any vehicles in your household and gives you huge savings like 20% off labor, 10% off parts, free windshield stone chip repairs, free shuttle service, and much more. Hurry hard to Saskatoon Auto Connection to get the best deals on oil changes, regular maintenance, and major repairs from the mechanics you can trust.
January at Boston Pizza, every day is Pasta Tuesday. That means BP's famous pastas start at just $10.99 every single day. Create your own or go gourmet for just a few bucks more. Come on in for Pasta Tuesday pricing any day. Only this January at Boston Pizza.
With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be a part of your community. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
3-2 as we begin play here in the third end and during the commercial break. Things a little different when we get down to just the one game. Of course, the teams set up a little bit different on the televised sheet. They've got 90 seconds between ends, and they've been instructed it's more important for the lead so they can get their shot on the air to wait until that full 90 seconds is played. Well, with only one game playing, they can start the stereo. There was the music blaring between ends. Saw a few dancers down there.
Yeah, it does change things though, as far as momentum goes with the team and your team dynamics and how you're playing. When suddenly you have to take a break every single end, you stand around and talk. It just changes the way you normally play.
Depends on the teams. I was talking to, just having a little chat with Sherry about it, and of course, a lot of the younger teams nowadays, they've been brought up that way through juniors where they did have that conversation after every end anyway.
Yep.
And so now it's just a little bit longer. In fact, that 30-second break that you standard get between ends is actually a little tight for some of those teams.
In front of it, that's just top 4. Full 8 is okay.
Well, Kim, when you're at the Scotties, isn't it something like 3 minutes between ends because of all the commercial breaks and everything? And that's a real disruptive.
That's a very long time. Yeah.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go hard then.
Yeah.
We're
short.
Wait, short.
Like maybe a 2. Let's get her tight if we can. Okay. We're gonna have to use it, I think, Patty. You probably are. I'm going to.
That is multitasking at its finest. You're sweeping and discussing strategy at the same time. Efficient use of your clock.
More line. Okay.
Well, and another point that we have talked about, this ice surface is great. It's lightning keen, and they've done a ton of sweeping. And as we've said, the Anderson team is playing their 9th game right now in, 5 days. Anyway, they've done a ton of sweeping. So
well, this one comes down, nudges off that shot stone, leaves a pocket.
Freeze is great. Line's good.
16.
Oh, I have 22. Whoa.
Room.
We need line. Like, it needs to curl.
It
We're
has
at 10.
to curl. It has to curl.
Hard,
It has
Anita.
to curl. Hard, Anita. Hard. You gotta go.
Hard.
You gotta go.
The indication this one a little bit warm, so they're sweeping for curl because they've got to get to those Yellowstones. It gets to the wider one, taps it back a little bit.
Yeah, it came down. It wasn't as heavy as they thought.
But just quiet weight though. Yeah. And if you tap it just a bit, it'll roll off hard. Your nose.
Yeah.
Even if it jams, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even this is really good.
Lots of options.
You want to just do like back line?
Yeah, I like that.
So looking at moving these around.
This is where your sweeping comes in so effectively, and the curlers have raved about how responsive the ice is to the sweeping. So Robin indicated about 3 really good options here for this shot, and the sweeping control, the best one that she sees after the release.
Comes down, nudges the redstone, rolls over on top of her own shot. Sitting 2.
And that was a great scrub by Kelly Schaefer.
That's great.
2 feet. Like, it's not horrible.
Room. Looks like lot.
I got a 16
It's more this time.
More?
Yep.
Sounds like everyone's surprised.
Curl. Curl.
Do you want me to curl it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pull it, Anita.
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Right to the nose. Right to the nose.
Okay, well.
Okay. All right.
A little strong once again. They elect to stay on the nose of their own so they don't leave an angle for a double.
Like, I think you got to be here, Kara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not much less.
You want the no,
same?
not much less because you're going to be.
Like,
want
you're
the
saying
same?
come here.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, what does it get us on the red? She's freezing on us. That's all.
We're still 1, 2, 3.
Okay. As long as she can't blast because it's wide open.
That's why we can't tap it.
Okay.
Okay, can't tap it. Okay.
Tolerance, I guess, is there.
Yep.
Tolerance
We're
light
low,
then.
too, so.
I agree.
Tolerance is that way.
The path will be a bit better here. So.
Okay.
Wait,
So
I'll be
touch
close
less
with
then.
more cutoff. Yeah. Top 8!
Yeah, then.
Yep.
It's tight.
Hard.
Yellow.
Hard.
Hard line. Real
Hard, girl.
We're short, I think.
Short!
Whoa.
3!
Yeah. Whoa. Curl it. Whoa.
We can bounce off a little, just
We're
a
not
touch.
touching anything.
Okay.
Yep. Roll it off. Okay.
Okay. Not bad.
Just didn't get it out there.
That little touch probably makes it a little tougher to get at the corner of shot.
Nice weight.
Hard to move it for sure.
He's out a bit. So it might be a little bit nicer.
Pretty nice here.
Just never got out.
Well, ask Brenda. I think so.
I haven't thrown here. Ask somebody who threw one.
Little for line.
48.
Yep.
5, 6. Hard. Hard. Hard line. Hard. Hard line. Go. It's really good. Go.
Really curling towards that guard. Gets it by.
I thought it even touched just a bit.
I don't think it touched, but the way that was curling, if she gets the nose of the yellow, that doesn't help. She was playing the pocket between the red, yellow on the other side of the button. That really went on them. So another chance for Kelly Schaefer to get to that pocket.
Top 12. Yeah, go then. Line's good. Line. Just top 12. Tight. We're just top 12. Not even.
No, well, we're not 16-1. Not even good.
Well, somebody's going to get there soon.
Right in there.
Still leaves her the same shot.
How much more do you want me to give you?
Well, did I hit the broom there?
It's just a lot of rotation, that's all. I mean, I can give you more. If you want to throw it the same, I'll give you more. Right there.
It was good. Well, I don't know what you threw.
Weight was
Throw
good.
exactly what you threw. Give me just 2 feet more. It's okay.
Yeah, that was always my line was not where was the broom, it was where did I come out? Because quite frequently those were different places.
Room.
34.
Mine's good.
7.
Lots of room right now.
7.
Lots of room. Off, Brenda.
Do you want me to go?
They need it to catch the curl.
Seven's close for weight, but she's got to get to the inside of her own stone now. Plan B, are they trying to chisel it in to get second shot? And just slides by it.
Well, is this attempt number 6?
Somebody's going to get there soon. And whoever does, it's going to take a while to move those.
T-line!
Whoa. Don't jump
Get
it.
weight a bit! Weight's really good! Line only!
You're heavy.
We're back 4. Weight's really close though. Yep! Tap in! I got it.
Hard care. Go. Hard care. Good try.
Sweeping for curl at the end, didn't quite get to the inside of that stone, does tap it. Still just Silvernagle sitting 2, but I don't know how Sherry Anderson holds them to 1 now.
I think this will hold out here. According to your last one, right here.
Throwing the long guard now. Now it's about holding them to 2.
2, yeah.
Guys, they're only sitting 2, and I think we should count our freaking blessings and guard this up.
That's what I said, yeah. You got it.
And it's nice here.
Sure is.
Okay, well, I would like it mid-8 line, long.
Halfway?
Yeah, no more.
Well, it's the benefit of being a 5-year squad. They might have heard that line once before anyway, and nobody takes offense at it. But Sherry's right. They had so many opportunities here to be the first get into that pocket and didn't capitalize.
3. Good. 2. Keep it out of
Got
curl
the short
right
tap now on the one
Got
that
a curl.
Kelly Schaefer just threw, so they're going to look to guard that. Robin still has enough forefoot on the other side. Try to pick up a 3rd point.
Not a 3 though.
Whoa. It's a 3, maybe even a 4.
No.
Well, it's on line to guard it, but it's close enough together that Robin might look at running it.
Yeah. Not a lot of danger, is there?
You don't like trying it?
I just don't want to leave something. They're always getting 1 right now.
We're always getting 2, aren't we?
Well, yeah, at the moment. But she can't outdraw the 1 for sure.
I kind of like it though. Like,
Robin's a little worried about, of course, there is an angle run on that red right now. If you run it towards the yellow at the top of the forefoot, you can actually double the shot and second shot.
No, they just never want to leave her something.
But the pro side is to just
You hit it just right, actually. You might be able to run triple the yellows. You hit the one in the center line first, come into the side of the one at the edge of the forefoot, and they all fly, and boy, there's a lot of reds if you make those three go away.
Yeah.
So you can see what she's worried about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about going.
Yeah.
She's not going to run this in here
No,
because it's too dangerous
never.
for her. So we can leave that open. She's probably guard. Do we ever do something? I don't think we need to guard.
You don't think she's? I guess it's pretty hard.
No.
She could throw a hit though.
Right, and then
And
jamming.
here. If she goes here, she's getting. So I don't know. I think she can hit that
But
right in the crotch.
so if we play this tap, our rock's going to be right there.
I don't
like leaving it 7
Okay, so like back 12.
Yeah, like, no, not even. Back 8. You just need enough to touch it, right? So it's like literally 7/8, right?
You like this, Robin?
I think so.
And speed will be really nice here.
So looking at coming down this way and tapping this one onto that. Hopefully sit 3, leave your color shooter out here.
And your shooter's not going
That's
to
the
be
plan.
going very far. You got it.
Back 8, so like a
14.5. Yep. Back 12! Back 12!
Yep, line.
Going hard early for line.
Back, just back 4! Yep. Gotta go wait!
Needs to stay ever so slightly on the outside of that, and it's going to over curl just a little bit.
Okay.
That's good there.
That's good.
Good weight.
Pretty good.
A little light.
Yeah. That's okay.
A couple more feet of weight, and we would have.
Could have been close, yeah. Pretty good.
We've got it for the hit and roll in now.
I guess. It's coming off there. It's not that is really super thin.
Yep.
That is really thin, but
Yeah.
might be all you have.
I just can't throw a ton of weight.
No.
Like,
Because we want to roll our shooter away as well.
Yeah.
Like even a quarter probably is. Because you just got to touch this one, right? Yeah. Half does it.
If I rattle things too much, she's
So looking at hitting
too, but I gotta play
the outside of the one that Sherry's throwing at right here.
Bump in here, I didn't move.
And to just touch the side of the one that's sitting third, move it over. Probably can't get shot out of it, but could get second.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What
like
it- what it-
bumperish.
Yeah, no more. I don't want to rattle it too much, right?
No, we just want to touch it over.
But it's really thin.
Yeah.
So you practically play to miss it on the sweep call, and then just hope it comes up just at the end.
Skipper hit and rolling in?
No, I can't. I'll just knock them in for 3. We're hitting like a very thin quarter, trying to pop ours in underneath back of the button. We might get second shot.
Okay.
I don't know that hack is enough to move it and move it. So, yeah, well, I'm going to try to throw like bump, okay? Hit a quarter. We almost have to miss it, almost.
Yep. Sherry Anderson, final stone here, the third end without last rock, already facing 2, looking to chisel a couple of her own stones and maybe try to get second shot at least.
They want that shooter out of there.
A little too thick.
Yeah.
Well, now Robin looking at coming off the one that Sherry just threw, and which way do you play it?
Yeah.
Thick,
Yeah, they'd
come
have
across
to
and
be a
try to
little
touch
careful.
your own, or do you play the double,
Or do
which
you
is
just
quite thin?
Or do you play the tap on the yellow that you just left up there, if they can see enough?
She's got room to draw around from the outturn side too.
Yeah, yeah, she's got options. As you said, she can just play the straight outturn draw this way. She can play the tap this way.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's you can push them in for 1. I mean, you can also draw. Or for
Yeah, that looks a little scary to me, but
I think the tap we know this side. Yeah.
looks like the tap
Kinda
is the
wait.
call.
6 feet more.
2 feet. Okay.
Is there anywhere we can't hit it?
I was just wondering if like a hack to bumper would be easier to call. Than those,
No.
No. Okay.
No, because we
Okay.
don't ever want to take our own
Okay.
No, I like this.
Okay, sounds good.
And you got to get pretty tight to the guard, so I like
Okay,
this.
so you were like
I was just
back 4?
Yeah, so we need about back 12.
Okay, sounds good. You got it.
Back
A
line.
little light.
Back line.
Stay close. It's light. Back 8. Stay close. It's light. Yep. Back 8. Yes! Hard. Hard, Sherry. Hard, Sherry.
Got to get by that top one.
By the top, makes the tap. A little across the face, but
Great shot.
looks like it's enough. That is the indication. It's good enough for 3. Robin Silvernagle, outstanding double tap with her final stone. She's got the field goal kicker working early. 3 in the first, 3 in the third. She jumps out to a 6-2 lead. It'll be Sherry Anderson with last rock in the fourth.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel because we're everywhere. Because being everywhere keeps us connected to you. With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be part of your community. We're here with you, and we're here for you. It's easy to get started. All you need to do is apply. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sastel.com/sponsorships.
Outstanding double tap by Robin Silvernagle with her final stone. Picks up a big 3 points, jumps out to a 4-point lead as we begin play here in the fourth end. Cara Teveno being asked to bring her first stone right into the rings.
Here, baby.
Yeah, that was a nice last shot by Robin.
I love the creativity in the shot calling there. That was not a straightforward 3-ender by any stretch. The double taps, the ain't looking to just come in sideways off of a rock and everything. Phenomenal shot calling.
Cara Teveno wanting to make sure she was in the rings and
It looks like it's a 2.
ends up a little deep and sitting in the back corner. Chance for Anita Silvernagle to just simply throw the corner guard. We're likely throwing that anyway. No risk of ignoring a stone in the 4-foot though.
Well, certainly Anita's had a strong start to this game. We can see it in the percentages that Cara hasn't been quite as sharp as Anita, and that's what's been building the early edge for the Anderson team.
We're short. Short. 3. That's a better kick, hey? Yeah, 28 on that one. Okay. Going.
Somewhere in between is what Cara's looking for.
Some of those 5 feet, hey? You got it. We didn't speak that one, okay.
Well, we're still on
yes.
Anita, but
Yes.
Brenda will be up shortly.
Okay, yep. Keep her as front. Line's good. It looks like more than that, but keep it going for line.
Could get a 4.
Hard for
It's
line.
4.
We're 5. 5. Hard for line. We get it.
Oh, it's spicy. Slipped to 7, actually.
Had a girl.
34.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty much. Okay.
Amen.
Well, they were counting their blessings once. Now we've heard an amen. I guess it is Sunday.
Okay. Looks tight. We're short. Gotta go. We're short.
Hard. We're short. I didn't throw that one the same as my first one though, so don't.
Yeah, don't keep
Hard,
going.
girls.
I think you can get it.
I didn't know if it was going to be over though.
Yeah, it's over.
All right, let's go. Come on.
Well, I can certainly say that the Anderson team is liking all these rocks in play.
Double guns.
Double guards.
I kind of like that right on top of it. Okay. That's only like top 12. Wait.
Huh? What do you think here, Tommy?
35.
Yeah, let's go, you guys. Everybody.
I know Robin's going, we're up 4 points, and we have 2 rocks up on the center line. Ay, ay, ay.
Hard line.
34.
41. 4. Okay. Line's okay. Line's okay. Well, we just want a 4.
Curl, if anything.
Oh, actually,
Curl, if
5,
anything.
6. Okay, behind it then. We're going to just bump it, guys. Hard.
Looking to come around now because they didn't want to bump and roll open, but maybe made that decision a little too late.
Okay.
That way actually will be terrible.
That's all of it. Pretty much all of it.
Right?
11.
Okay.
I want to get the little roll in, and then you'll be frozen on that one.
Okay.
It's close. 10-8.
Whoa. 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 Right up.
10-8.
Roll to the center.
Go.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Not able to get across the face, just makes the hit rolls a couple of inches towards the center, still open.
I didn't think we were
Cover,
going
and
to
it's
get
the only
roll.
way to do it. This is okay.
Okay. The roll
This
behind was actually
isn't
pretty
so
nice.
good.
I know.
Just a
Nose hit would leave the double.
I know.
bumper. Clean. Yep.
Hard.
Bumper. Hard. Both of you guys. Hard. Right up. Okay, well.
No roll.
Good sweep. Good throw, Brenda. Nice shot.
You have it all? Bump. Just over half. Here.
I think it's just open.
Just over half, yep.
Do you want to throw half or bump?
I think bump is good.
I like it. It's pretty high.
So there you see Kelly's percentage. She's always very solid. Don't expect anything less.
Little big. 11. It's good. Stay close.
It's good.
Whoa. 11.
Curl. Hard shot is good. Go.
Makes the hit, rolls across to the top of the forefoot, and she is dead buried now.
Well, and that's the thing that makes this ice so great. You saw that they could only see 2/3 of that. They throw bumper weight and still come across face and roll behind.
And roll on the rings, eh? Okay. Just bump.
So not enough room to try the run double here, but try to get a little something extra out of removing the center guard. If Patty can get her shooter to roll over, possibly even bite for third shot.
Yes, hard.
And this is where we've seen the momentum change quite a bit in the ends. Kelly Schaefer's had a couple more shots out here than Patty has.
Why are we rolling? Okay. Good.
Nice shot. Didn't we want to stick around?
Here.
I thought so.
I like that. Or else you do this. shorts and I think shorts, yeah. As long as, I think I like the guard. Let her chip away.
I think.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Three to her. No way. Yeah. Give me a wee bit. More? Yeah, a wee bit more. Just to make sure we can afford to be That's right.
Yeah.
Halfway!
Roll, don't hit it early. 2. Okay,
2.5.
Mine's good. 2. Sherry.
Just
Yep,
2.
Sherry, go.
Legs on it. Yep, gotta go.
Everybody go. Hard, guys.
We're tight. We're really tight.
Keep going.
Little more.
Sweeping for all the curl they can get to try to close the hole.
To keep it on the same side.
I think they did.
It's all curl.
Just
That's why I was like, what are you doing?
Sherry thinks there's a hole.
I think you gotta try
For
it.
a rock to get through?
Well, the skinny one.
Just not sure what weight. I think you need a 10.
I don't know that I've ever heard that call. Throw the straight one, throw the cutter, throw the skinny one.
Well, boy, you have to be careful. It's one thing to hit the center guard if you don't get through the hole, but hitting the corner guard could drive it right into your red one.
10. Good, 10.
9-7. 9-7. Whoa. 9-7. Whoa. Curl.
Will just rub the corner.
Sure close.
Definitely don't want to. Really got that out there, guys. Yeah. Okay. That went a long way.
Chance now for Robin Silvernagle to maybe make sure there's no hole this time.
It's fast here, hey? Halfway? Tight. You got it. Right to her.
Well, looking at Robin's stats, you understand why the score is the way it is.
3. Top 12.
No.
Top 8 even.
No. We're just tight. No. 4 feet. 4 feet. Coming down hard.
2.5.
Okay. Good. It's curling though. Yeah.
No hole between them this time.
But if I don't make the draw,
9 or not.
well, double peel probably clips it better.
I think I have to double peel. We got to be able to score. Yep.
Well,
I agree.
Option is to draw around everything, which is really tough. If
Well,
you
and
don't
if
make
she
it, we're
just
not
phoned.
scoring.
Yeah.
Where are you trying to hit it here or?
Well, I was.
Just to reiterate, they have to peel here. I mean, Sherry's got to find a way to somehow get 1 point
I
here.
mean, this is fairly thin to get rid of it, though. Okay, let's try her. Here, quarter of a rock, like right there. Yeah. Okay, you got it. I don't think it'll move much.
They're still looking at the possibilities, of course. If you make the double peel over the top, you might clip the stone at the top of the forefoot.
Yeah, well, you're sending it back in that direction.
That looks pretty thin to go across. That's like a quarter rock. I think we got to play it the other way. The double, just high side roll with peel.
Yeah, it is pretty thin. But you see which direction that back rock is going now.
Yeah, now the back rock going towards the yellow, or pardon me, towards the red, and if you clip it, that would be the end of any chance for 2.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Are on the sweep right away.
Hard. You got to go hard on the shooter. Hard on the shooter.
Makes the hit. Does clip the second one. Got it over the top of their own in the edge of the 12. Leaves the shooter where it will be, well, I think blocking any kind of an in-turn shot she might have at shot rock.
It was sort of a good news, bad news. You know, the good news was she missed her red one in the house, but the bad news was left that red shooter up in play.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Moves that guard over just a little bit, so it's tougher for Robin Silvernagle here to make sure there's not a port, nor is there an out-turn shot around this guard. She might have to come in just a little bit tighter.
Well, that's just it on the swingy ice. That guard placement is a lot trickier shot than what it looks.
And if she's on the same line she was on her last one, I think there's probably still a port. She almost needs to split center here, which probably means she needs to be tighter.
We're second. We can be second shot.
Yep, let's get second. Don't want to leave the double. Easy.
It's there.
Whoa.
Curl it! Okay, tough one.
That looks like a nose hit double.
Yeah, they could have perhaps swept it almost right to the freeze if they would have got to the face. But yep,
I think they would
nose
have
double,
had to
just
decide
heavy.
that pretty early.
Yeah.
The last little bit of trying to get it to curl at the end, I think it was just, they didn't have enough room left to do much with it at that point.
Right on the nose. Let's get her deuce. I don't think Patty's didn't curl there, so I think firm there.
Well, an unexpected opportunity here. It was looking pretty dire most of the end until this last shot of Robin's. See if Cherry can take advantage.
Yep. Whoa. Brenda!
One calling yes, one calling whoa.
Other way. Straight.
Now looking to go over the top to make the double. Makes the double.
Right.
Shooter will roll out of play. It's a single point for Sherry Anderson, but I guess one for you is better than one the other way. She'll take the single at 6-3 for Robin Silvernagle, and Silvernagle will have last rock once more in the fifth.
We know farming isn't an 8-to-5 business. That's why we want to give you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With My Viterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of My Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is My Viterra.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. I consider it an honor to be able to give back to our curling community, which has been so good to me. Thank you for supporting Auto Connection and making that possible. I would like to do even more with your help. From now until the Sandra Schmerler Foundation Telethon, Auto Connection will donate 100% of the proceeds of its VIP membership sales to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. If you've been on the fence about trying our service center out, it's time to call us today.
This isn't just a beer. This is a double-aged, never-back-down, full-of-heart Western beer. This is a beer brewed by 16 guys who risked it all. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
Fifth end just underway. Sherry Anderson asking Anita Silvernagle to throw the center guard. And that's the rock you see coming to rest right on the center line. Estevan now being asked to come around.
Tougher.
Line's really good. All you guys. Starting to curl. Line's good. All you, make it good.
Top eight.
Tougher. Line's good. Line will be good. All you.
How far am I? Not halfway.
Line.
15. Or am halfway.
Still needs to curl a bit. Full 8. Yep, go. Yep. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Yep. There you go.
Oh, there's a nice shot from Kara. She'd been struggling a little bit earlier, but found the great spot right there.
Hey, I made one.
Yeah, we noticed, Kara.
Yeah, finally. Hey?
Mine's really
I'm like,
good.
lead second.
We're to it.
Maybe
it looks
past
like
it.
it's coming
7
down.
or 8 or where?
Yes.
6, 5. Still nothing.
Yes. Hard. Hard.
Curl?
No, just straight. Just straight. Whoa, center. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good.
Good weight.
That's good. Good shot.
That's a really nice double guard situation right now, which is what Sherry
Yeah, I
needs.
think so. Back 8.
19 should have been in there.
Pardon? Well, I had 19, she had 29, but I didn't know that.
Oh, careful, I gave it. It's going to run here. It's really running, Kel.
Back 8. Back
Not even off the guard.
Back. Back on its own. Back on.
Curl!
Should be through.
Curl!
Uh-oh. There's our no tick.
Clips the guard and does remove it from the line, so Sherry Anderson with the option puts her stone back, the shooter removed from play.
Do you want to go?
It was a bomb.
That's only top 8.
Shoot, I had to be
Pull
on
it.
that.
Yeah.
Stood there watching it.
What do you think?
It must have been a bomb, hey?
It was.
You got it.
Line's great.
34.
Pretty close. 5. That's all we
6.
want is a 5.
No, we're more than that.
Okay, we're coming around then.
Hard to
Yep.
need.
Button.
Yeah. 6, 7. 7.
Okay. Yep. Line. Hard line.
No, it's a
Hard
6.
line.
5.
I know. Go, 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 go.
Whoa, 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 don't bounce.
Okay.
What do you have?
That one sounds like it caught them a little bit. They certainly thought it was a lot deeper than that early.
You got it.
Yeah, just like you said, they're surprised they were calling out 7. Definitely just top house or a 3.
So
It depends where we go for ice.
1. Guard that top guard.
You're okay.
Yeah. Just over. Gotta go.
1, 1, 2.
Okay, well, just one.
1. Maybe 1. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Just over, straight. Get it over.
Keep it going. Line's
Gotta
good,
get it
line's good. Line's good. Go! Go, 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 go.
Got to go hard for the hog line.
That died in the middle, hey? Okay, let's capitalize here.
You want to peel?
Yep. Get out of here.
That didn't take long to get an answer. Sherry just hoping to make the double peel on the reds roll away. She's got to hit about 3/4. This might be a little thin on the first one.
Okay, that's fine.
Going to spin it into the rings.
Not a lot out front, though.
There's 2 different throws.
Either we hit that or we guard that.
How am I guarding
I
it?
don't mind that right now.
I don't mind guarding it right now.
Okay. Give
this
me
is gonna
a high 3, a 2, right in line.
Okay. What do you think for wave here?
I'm going to say probably a 50 for you. You're going to be okay because you're going to be getting out of this slide path when you get down there.
45 with an ad.
No
We're
ad.
three for sure. Maybe 4.
This is kind of a scoreboard dictated shot. They didn't want to hit the yellow one because you'd leave a chance for the double and perhaps the blank. So you definitely don't want this guard coming in.
Okay. Good try.
Here's what I know. Sherry has mellowed over the years. The fact that she said, good try, is not something I ever heard in 12 years of playing with her when I missed.
Maybe you didn't have a good try in you.
You can't.
I didn't think you missed, though, so maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. That would have been a 7.
Shooter did end up in a spot where the double's next to impossible without jamming on the yellow. So they're just going to look to hit the stone that was just thrown, roll to the open. They probably can't get a second shot off this, but sit shot in third. Then it becomes harder for Sherry Anderson to ignore yellows.
Yeah.
Whoa. 10. It's 10. It's 10. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa. Good.
Okay, that's good. Good go.
Good call.
Yeah, I got it.
The double's really
I
thin.
got 9-7 in the end. I was like, ooh.
We're second, but if you just hit this, they're just making the double. So play the double. You're going to spin up here. But
You don't like the hit and roll
in
under?
front?
Well, we're going to be like right up against the. We're
Okay.
not rolling under.
Okay. Okay.
And then they still have.
Yeah.
Hit and roll in
Okay.
front there.
Here, there's no hole, so fin.
You got it. What do you turn for weight? I don't know. 10 or what?
No, you need a little weight. 9.
9? Okay.
Whoa.
9?
Whoa. This other one. Okay.
Changing it,
All right.
playing the other one.
Might have been just a little full.
Yeah.
So gets the nose hit on shot stone. Anderson sitting 2 for now.
You might catch the back of that. Could do that.
And Robin concerned the double
You might be okay if you throw.
might
then
catch
turn
the
at
yellow.
Yeah.
it. You might shoot it
On the
underneath.
way by.
Heel.
Nail it.
Half.
They're so close together. I think you're going to be a little on the top end of the second red, which should pass it by your own. You're going to leave another double back, but they're okay with the blank end right now.
Never. Okay, that's fine.
Kelly Schaefer with the big extension. Maybe a
that's
little
fine.
full, hits right on the nose.
Yeah, that's good. Not bad at all.
Still your Silvernagle sitting second and third. Double attempt for Anderson right now would be a little risky.
Yep.
I mean, if I hit, I could do that and pop that in, but that's what do you like? I mean, this is pretty precise to do this and not set up a double. for
Yeah, looking
sure.
at playing the split, but
But
you've got to
any
be pretty
kid-
exact.
Could you
Which is
roll-
sort of the
hit that one,
situation
roll
you've
long?
put yourself in when you're 3 down without. You have to make those really
No,
precision.
This one.
Well,
That
I
one.
roll like this and pop this, but I mean, I'm still gonna leave a double, but.
Okay. Whatever you're seeing.
No. What if he knows that one?
I just don't think she likes any of the options.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Double or not. I mean, the split would probably be the best, but that we're playing with fire. But we're playing with fire anyway, right?
Exactly.
You could play
But there are options on the split, you know. If you've got the back 8-foot weight,
Let's just play this.
Yeah, it's,
That, but
the issue with the split is you're always risking giving up another 3.
and if I punch it straight back,
Problem with either of the hits and the yellows is it's how do you not leave a double?
Yeah, you're risking at giving up 2.
2 is better than 3 though.
Well, true enough. Not sure if it makes that much of a difference when the score is 6-3, though.
Well, Brenda came up light. You guys
It's because they didn't hold him to 2 instead of 3 earlier.
Well, I think too, when you're down 3 without, you've got to figure out the toughest shot that they can leave for Robin. So if they're going to leave her an open double attempt, that's a pretty standard shot for Robin. I think you've got to get her into your chance for a possible miss might be through a finesse shot of some sort.
Okay. Yep. Trying to split him. Yeah. Try to get him.
Got it. Yep. Okay.
Let's go.
You got her.
Do it.
Kind of wait.
Yeah, we're at 8, 9.
Yep.
9, 10.
Weight's good for the split, but she has to make contact with that red stone. Plan B, tried to make contact with the yellow and made that decision a little late. That was a little strong even for a split. Goes through the hole, slight touch on the yellow. Well, this is easier than a double.
Yep, just a check. Just the center line.
Hit an attempt to sit 3 and just try to leave this in a spot where you don't leave a triple. Robin Silvernagle will be happy to give up a double, make the open hit with her last one and take 2.
Curl. Hard, curl. Hard, curl. Hard. Hard, Shetty. Keep going. Hard, Keep going.
Makes the hit. They were hoping to stay right there. Rolls across.
Sorry, guys. Okay, Rob. Yeah. Just ran there too, hey? It finished at the end, but
Thing is,
They looked at
left the
coming
triple.
around first, but I think the triple might be there.
Yeah.
The angles are close.
It just like floated. That center Blues did the same thing with this one. This could take a little less ice, I think.
What about this one? What about this one? Got 2.
Yeah. I think we have to play against
Don't matter, I don't think. But
Pardon?
I say I don't know if it matters.
Sherry's not sure it's there.
Well, it looks to me like it might jam.
Whichever one you feel.
I think the first one that jumped out at me was the double, and
But as Sherry said, a double
gives up
too
2.
much.
still doesn't
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
I don't know that holding them to 2 or 3 or 4 is right.
Let's steal one.
Huh?
I said you guys will steal one. You're just coming
Well,
that
I
one.
mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got a tough double no matter how I play it,
Yeah.
right? So I might as well try to steal one.
Okay.
Make a shot.
Okay.
Back 8. Little less.
Any points about Sherry's poker face that you've made in the last couple days? You were saying it's easy to tell her emotions, and you can hear it in her voice here. A little disappointed in their play.
That felt like it
Room
had
right
something
now.
underneath it.
35.
I had 20.
Gotta
Gotta
be
be
back
back
8. Got
5,
room.
6.
Ready right now. Starting to go. You gotta
Stay on it,
make
Brenda.
separation.
Room.
Gotta be back 8.
Yep.
Go.
Yeah, they want to make the run back as long as possible.
This is dying.
Hard. All the way.
Had the line.
Comes in enough that I think it's sitting second shot, but still mostly open. And really, it's deep enough there's not really much chance that Robin could jam that on that. She'd have to be so paper thin on the first contact to jam it on the one of the shot rock in the 8-foot.
Go back down.
It's just behind. Our yellow's just
Yeah, that's okay. Right in the middle of it, yeah.
Even, yeah.
Yeah. You like that?
What kind of weight?
Just throw like a 9 at it. What's the difference?
I don't know if I want that much.
10.
She had initially called the intern. She got down to the hacks there. You can see it. She can see all the rock, actually, and she's more comfortable in this spot with the out turn.
9. Oh, clean. Woohoo! Whoa.
Doesn't have a lot of room to be full here.
Clean, 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 clean.
Coming up nicely, Robin Silvernagle. Got tired of scoring 3 at a time, makes the nose hit here, picks up 4. That'll give Robin Silvernagle a 10-3 lead here going into the break in this semi-final. Looking for a chance to beat Nancy Martin in the final this afternoon at 3.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Singler Real Estate, Coldwell Banker Signature, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Real Cast Media.
Well, I was on the first committee with Sherry and Greener back in 2005 when we hosted the Scotties, and I just had to do that once and got the taste of that and begged for more after that. So I was on the committee with Rob for the Scotties in 2015 and 21, and on the Tankard committee in 2012, and Rob had unique leadership skills, but he either chaired or co-chaired the events, and the events came off amazing with a lot of Rob's hard work.
I curled with Rob on our Monday Night Curling League for many years, and every start of the curling season Rob was always gung-ho, and we were going to go in playdowns and everything else, and then by about 3 weeks in, his knee was too sore, he'd have to manage after that. I'm president of the curling club as well, and I was on all the committees that Rob was, and it was always fun, brought a lot to the table and worked well. We had a good group. Rob had everybody working at their jobs and kept everything smooth. Between the committees and curling, he was a great individual to be with.
One of the jobs being on a committee with Rob was that I was the face of the committee and he was made for radio. So I did lots of the in-person speaking, he did lots of the media stuff. We made a great team. Rob is a big presence that is greatly missed, and curling in Assiniboia just isn't going to be the same without him.
Viterra believes in the power of connection, and that's exactly what they do for curling in Saskatchewan. Viterra has been a very generous sponsor for curling in Saskatchewan for many years, and we would like to thank them for their continued support. The Viterra youth programs and clinics have been a huge success, and Curl Sask would not be able to spread the love of curling with so many communities in Saskatchewan without their help. Viterra is fostering a love of curling in the future generation of champions, and Curl Sask could not be happier to have them on our team. Curl Sask is excited to present Viterra with the 2023 Legends of Curling Sponsor Award.
Today, online bullying is more common than ever, but there is help. SaskTel wants to solve this problem. It's why they created Be Kind Online. If you're a victim of online bullying or know someone who is, or even if you just want to stop it from happening to anyone, this is a place to learn what you can do. You can find lots of tools and tips to help you stand up to cyberbullying. Be Kind Online is a place to learn how to stay safe as well, to learn best practices and plans to stop cyberbullying before it even has a chance.
Saskatchewan, you know SaskTel. Because we're everywhere. Keeping you connected. To your family and friends. To your history and culture. To those traditions that make us who we are. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. Because we're dedicated to our home.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. I consider it an honor to be able to give back to our curling community, which has been so good to me. Thank you for supporting Auto Connection and making that possible. I would like to do even more with your help. From now until the Sandra Schmerler Foundation Telethon, Auto Connection will donate 100% of the proceeds of its VIP membership sales to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. If you've been on the fence about trying our service center out, it's time to call us today.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by SaskTel, proud sponsor of the men's tankard.
Well, 5 ends in the books here in this semi-final. Sherry Anderson has her work cut out for her in the last half. She's down 10-3, does have last rock as we begin play here in the 6th. First stone being called for into the rings.
I think they called her through.
Called her through, or at least told them,
make sure.
Don't throw a guard this time. Cara Teveno has had her struggles so far this game.
Line's good. 31, 38. Just strong. 2, 3. Have a look. 3. Have a look. 4.
Well, we all know in sports there have been epic comebacks. And if Sherry can get back into this game, we might be able to file that into that category. But if you can have a good 6th end, if you can come up with 3 points, which is difficult when the first corner guard attempt goes in.
We have seen a comeback from 7 down this week.
We sure have, but it was after 3 ends. But having said that, I think they tied it up after 7 or 8 ends.
Yeah, I'd have to go check the line scores. It's been a long week, but I've had teams in the past when we got down, you always took a look at it and said, if they can do it in 5 ends, we can do it in 5 ends.
Right.
The only problem is the other team's not quite so willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and when that happened earlier in the week, it was the first game. Everybody was still learning ice.
So while Anita Silvernagle is throwing her corner guard here, I'd like to remind everybody that today is the last day of our Scotties Tankard 50-50 draw. We've had some tremendous pots. Last night was over $12,000 when we signed off at 9:30 p.m. Some lucky person here in Saskatchewan took home over $6,000. So today is your last chance to not only have a chance for that jackpot, but to be of assistance to the Estevan Youth Curling Program. So how do you do this? You go to curlsask.ca, it's a big button, and it will take you the steps through on how to get tickets and how to pay for them. We will be drawing for that ticket tonight at 9:30, but we'll keep you posted as how the pot is growing. So Saskatchewan curling fans, you've been terrific so far during the Scotties with this 50-50. Let's keep it going on the very last day.
Another one sliding deep and all the way through the back. Seems like that might have been the discussion of the Silvernagle team at the 5th end break. No guards.
Yes.
I may have left out a few words.
Line only. Okay, are we heavy? No, we're 5. 4, 5.
No guards would be the only ones we could use on the air.
8, 9.
Yes.
Yeah, we are. Sorry.
Okay.
She's okay though. Whoa, no. Now you could go back.
Looking for the come around. Sherry Anderson going to bring this back. They don't mind it being deep. They'd like it to be buried. Really didn't get the finish on that stone.
44. Okay, our turn.
And speaking of no guards, enough rocks have been thrown that they can start peeling. Not much to think about here.
More worried about the guards, for obvious reasons, than the one stone in the house.
Clean's good. Nice. You can really pull those back there.
Enough of a cushion now for the Silvernagle team. They don't care at all about giving up 2 here. Get rid of the guards. Don't give up any kind of opportunity for a big end. Even 3 would leave you 4 up with 4 ends to play and last rock.
Yeah. Straight up. Like 75.
You're pretty good at math, Sean. Have you thanked your math teacher over the years?
One. Have a look. 1, 2. Clean. One. Clean. Somebody clean it. Clean it.
Whoa, spin over, curl.
Whoa. That's fine.
Stop, Brenda.
For Sherry Anderson, she would have loved to set up a chance perhaps to get 3 when that first guard slid into the rings. You're just hoping to have your shot at 2 now, and that means you're going to have to steal a multiple somewhere along the way.
No, weight's good. Yep. Clean's good. Good. Drop. Put it, girl.
Same thing, Patty. Right there, Kelly. You know it.
Having said that, with the 5 rock free guard zone, when you get to throw that double center, steals of 2 happen more often than you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
Not even then you think. You actually think that happens now. It certainly is a lot more common.
I think we saw, I can remember 1 steal of 3. And I'm sure there were probably more if I checked the line scores.
No, it's not. Yeah, you are. Just over. Oh, we're fine. Okay, good shot.
I think we go after this. Yeah, I like that. Hit and roll's good. 11? Yep.
Late enough in the end now, Robin going to make a play on the stone in the rings. They're thinking perhaps even a force here now. She's not really shown any mercy to her mother here at all.
None whatsoever.
Hard cuddle. Hard cuddle. Hard.
10-5.
Hard, you got it. Keep going.
Okay, that's
Keep
fine.
going. Good.
10-1.
Yeah, good, sweet. Okay.
Makes the hit. Shooter rolls all the way out of play.
Yeah, 10-1.
So Sherry Anderson will look to come around that.
Carved it over, so.
The call was for T-line again. If they have to get it buried, they'll take this deep.
Yeah, for sure. Make room for another 1 or 2.
Where? There are 4-5. Room.
If you had to put it deep to bury and Robin follows it, you're still going to have a shot for 2. If you could keep this at the T-line, I guess 3's not impossible yet. It depends what Robin does with her first one.
Really nice. Great shot, Patty.
Nice weight.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Robin's simply going to peel the corner guard, knowing that no matter what Sherry does, even if she buries it, she's got a short run on the yellow.
Yeah, probably should give it Kelly's.
Loaded hard. All right.
Straight peel on the guard. And now Sherry Anderson. She knows how good Robin is at those runs. She could try to tuck around again and hope she misses the run. Gives you a shot for 3. She's going to split the rings, make sure she gets a shot for 2.
Even if this comes in deep for second shot, odds are that Robin will go after that one and, as you said, be happy to only give up 2.
Yeah, Robin's very good at those runs, but she's not going to pass up an open hit.
Yes, 7-point leads allow you a little bit of luxury in shot calling decisions.
She was quite comfortable when this end started to give up 2. She was peeling guards early, not going to give up any chance for 3. Sweeper's backing away from this, though.
Yeah,
This has got to stop in the rings, or she might play that run back.
I'll claw my toes.
Robin trying to guide it through. And it will slide a little too far. It's out the back. Well, now she can play the run.
Boy, that tremendous draw weight that Sherry's had all week has just all of a sudden evaporated. That didn't go through by much, just had to hang on by another foot, but just sort of, that's the story of her day today.
Yeah, if she grabs even a sliver of blue paint at the back of the rings, Robin's still going to hit it and give you 2.
Now you just have to hope she floats an out turn and just misses the run back.
Well, they've called whoa right away. She has to be right on the nose to make the run, looking for curl. And just drives it by the stone in the 8-foot. So it will be a chance for Sherry Anderson to pick up her deuce here.
That was friendly. Could have tightened it up a little bit more, I think, and then just swept it back. I just
right where we want it. Okay,
almost got it.
Yeah.
Throwing in the same path as opposed to throwing the bigger part of the rings, but just went into the same path as what she just threw.
That just only has to take off a foot, but 6 feet, 12 feet would help too.
Same line.
40.
47. Still running. Yep, running. Have a look, running.
I don't think we can hurt it.
Starting to curl now. Yep, curling now.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's all on your 2 shoulders, so you don't get it here.
What did you say?
Atta girl.
Well, they still seem to be rather good-natured about it. It's all on the sweeper's shoulders, and so they put it right in the 8-foot, picks up her 2 points. Sherry Anderson closes the gap a little now. It's 10-5 for Robin Silvernagle after 6 ends of play. Silvernagle will have last rock in the 7th. Anderson looking to steal.
To be a successful farmer, you have to love what you do. Our farm is very much a family-run farm. It takes a lot more to run a family and run a dairy farm. But that means that we call upon grandmas and grandpas to help look after the kids. We spend a lot of time with our family, and we love it that way. We get up every morning, going out to the barn, knowing that we do this because it's a passion. I can't really describe it any other way.
With SaskTel sponsorships, we get to be a part of your community. SaskTel cares. Always has, always will. To apply for sponsorship, visit sasktel.com/sponsorships.
Silvernagle with the 10-5 lead here as we begin play in the 7th. I was thinking about it myself during the break. Sherry Anderson has probably stolen a few thousand points during her career. So she definitely has a script in mind as to how she wants to steal one at a time. One of these ends, she's going to have to try to steal 2. They've got a good first guard to work with. If they can get a second one in tight, line them up. This could be the end where she tries to set up for the deuce. Estevan's had 1 tick zone violation this game. They're working really hard to get this one by. It gets by. Comes to rest, and the 8-foot actually pops out a little bit, open side.
While Anita's throwing this rock, one of the other features that we offer here during our Scotties games is the player of the game, brought to you by Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan. Kim and I watched the game, and you know, you're always looking for a great shooter, but there's so many other attributes that the player of the game brings into the equation here. It could be teamwork, ice reading, weight judgment, all these kinds of things. So we always like to announce the player of the game just at the very end. So stay tuned for whom we're going to be choosing for today's player of the game.
Well, there was a nice pair of rocks by Anita. One on top of the other, both touching center line.
Lined up on that center line. Both in the free guard zone and the no tick zone. So again, Estevan getting tight for line. This one looks like it might be well short. Gonna touch that second guard, but doesn't have enough weight left to move it off the line.
It'll be nice out here.
Yeah, it'll be nice here.
Okay. I've never struggled this bad ever. Okay. I don't even know where to go.
Line's good.
46.
5.
Well, for Sherry Anderson, if you knew you were going to have to steal 2, this would probably be the way you wanted the end to start.
Yeah, I think she's liking what's happening. She's certainly got rocks to work with.
She's got 2 lined up of her own on the center line. That Yellowstone that Kara just delivered works as a corner guard as well. And honestly, with the amount of curlers on this ice, that stone in the top 8-foot, kind of a guard as well.
Oh, it is for sure.
43. 46. Just get up. Running a bit.
Yeah.
I know.
Sherry just looking to run the red over the top of the yellow and maybe get a couple moving into the rings.
Oh, nice shot, Sherry.
Catches that red shot stone and moves it out into the 12-foot. That improves the situation quite a bit for the Silvernagle team when 1 shot.
That way was good, Brenda.
Almost overswept it.
Maybe a touch more.
Well, still leaves a couple for the Anderson team to work with.
But always nice when your teammate picks up after you. Part of a, that's what the great teams do. You're not going to make every shot perfectly out there, but you sure hope the person behind you can make it for you.
It looks lighter. Yeah, just don't set up a double peel.
Keep it going.
Yep.
Keep it going.
Hard.
Keep it going.
Hard. I don't know what to do with this. Well, we're just going to set up a quacker here. Well, okay.
Well, pretty hard not to set up a double peel when they're that close together.
One more look. Sherry's last shot.
Even single peel's okay. I think so.
And that's the benefit of being able to throw big weight on those peels, that you can get all that extra movement on the 3rd and 4th rocks that get hit.
Where do you want me to hit it?
I think 3/4 is pretty close. And if you straight peel, that's fine.
Even I think half makes that wide juggle.
I agree.
It is. I've caught lots of little pieces of stuff.
Back one. No, you're by. You're by. You got it. Okay, that's good.
Okay. Your turn, Patty. Okay, Patty. Right to the pin. Yeah, you can. For sure you can. What did I throw here?
I overthrew that one.
58.
Yeah, I think that was.
Line's good.
58.
Looking to come right around these two stones on the center line. That includes the yellow one and the 8 foot. Do you ever think come back 4 foot here and maybe hope you might have a chance to stick a second one in front of it? Well, I guess you're not too worried about that now.
Not right now.
Yep. Okay.
Double peel?
What was that? 56.
Or do we just sink it?
Yeah, 56. So I don't know. I had 58 on it.
Let's have a chat about this.
Kind of what we wanted.
Double peel is going back into that yellow.
So you should have been doing good stuff. Yeah. Rotation was okay.
Possibly.
Double peel can jam, but double peel can jam, but that's the only way they're going to steal on us is if we have center guards, right? Like it's important to even get one here. Yeah. Wasting it.
But it doesn't compute to weather. So you, like I thought it was so fun that you wouldn't get into the
You would.
budgie.
You would, yeah. Even if it's single peel is okay.
Okay, just clip it if you clip it, and if you miss it, that's fine.
Just playing the peel. On the back one, I think.
No, they're playing the double peel, and what they said is play it real thin so you don't risk the jam. And if you miss the second one,
yep,
so be it.
That's great.
If she catches the second one thin enough, it'll go past the yellow.
I'll just try and bomb it through.
Just nice peel.
No. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine.
Clean then.
Yeah, just making one go away.
Right to the pin, even back
Even once
four
we
is
peel,
not
it's
horrendous.
a short little run for us.
Yeah. I think I like the same ice.
Is this the same ice?
Yeah.
Okay, well give us a 45,
Right, so-
I guess, right?
Just a thought, it looks like draw weight seems to be a bit of a struggle, and I'm wondering if it's the ice has changed at all, or I'm wondering if it's just a little bit of fatigue. You know, when your legs are really sore, you don't quite have the same feel.
Could be some of that. Could be something with the ice changing. It could be the difference. This is, of course, the first draw where there's only been one game out there.
Mm-hmm.
That can change the temperature out there as well, just a little bit.
16. What was that? That's a
Peel?
51.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
right? I know.
Go, Phil.
Just playing the straight peel this time towards that rock at the back 12 foot, so might clip it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Gonna go over the top of everything, and boy, it's important when Kelly Schaefer throws. Don't stay in the middle of the house too long because she's still coming.
That's good. That was a smart call. It's like because you want to either just sink one in there,
Hey,
and then
she's got
steal
the-
one or two,
yeah.
and then how mad are you, right?
Hey, we go back.
So
No.
your throw down here probably need about 2 or 3 more feet than what you threw last end
Oh, and I was like,
to get around.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not quite as quick as what we think it is out there, but
Okay.
Sherry looks like she's doubting the information she's receiving.
Good.
46.
5, 6. Room right now.
Running, yeah, running. Running.
Curl.
Head to curl. Curl. Gotta go for weight. Curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard. Hard to go. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Go, 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 go. Go. All the way.
Plenty of room by that stone in the 12-foot, but it is curling hard.
Nice shot.
Brings it into the side of the 4-foot. Might still be able to see all of it. Robin looking at the double as well.
Yeah, coming out and we get it just off nose and we're going to be staggered.
Just like a 9. Yeah. Three quarters with a 9?
Yeah, you're going this way?
Over the top.
Yeah. 9?
Yeah.
Great, love it.
Yeah, you can't really make it nose.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Snail it, you got it. 9. Big! 8-5, 8. Stay close. 8-5. Yes! Hard. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay close. Come on. Yeah! Yeah!
Looking for the double. Catches the second stone and does spin it far enough. Robin Silvernagle sitting 2.
Yeah, and she rolled so flat that certainly no double on those two. Not that Sherry'd be playing a double anyway.
No, yeah, I think she's playing come around anyway. If it was the last end and you needed to steal 2, she'd play that double, sit 3. Sometimes that's how you get away with a steal of 2, but
I've got less ice. Okay. It was close, so. Okay.
she needs to steal 5, and she's only going to get 1 of them this end.
You just had to move it.
And she's got to bury around a stone on the top of the 8-foot to do that.
Little less yet.
And
That's
get a
also
little, and then get a little cooperation from Robin Silvernagle.
Yeah.
Especially when it's also Robin's color and her stone on the top too.
Okay, got room. I got a 16. Clean it, Brenda. Clean it. Clean it. We're at 7, 7, 8.
Okay, we need 8. We need 8. Running.
Okay, go. Go.
Through the floor foot.
Easy.
Yep.
Clean,
Line's getting pretty good.
Yep, gotta go.
Deep as you can and still be shot. Curl. Have a look. Easy. Don't sweep it too far.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, they said as deep as you can and still be shot, but that's going to slide a little too far. Robin Silvernagle sitting 1 right now.
14-5 on that one.
Draw for 2.
And it's one of those, if you needed the 3 points, you could play the, the heavy draw and sweep it for the little tap.
Yeah, I like that. 15. Yeah, I think that'll be really nice here on this back. She said, whoa. So we're on the 3 line? Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah. You got it.
Final stone, 7th end. Robin Silvernagle already with a 5-point lead, sitting 1. Needs full 8-foot here.
What do you think? Go. Line's good.
I know, but where was it?
All you know that.
Pressures were on it early.
Hard. Clean.
Curling hard.
Clean.
All you.
Yep. You're okay. We're
Yep.
okay. Clean. Just
Good
clean.
curling.
Just clean. Just clean. Not a girl.
Good.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Robin Silvernagle with her final stone brings it into the top of the button. She'll pick up 2 points here in the 7th end and stretches that lead now. It's 12-5 after 7 ends of play. And Sherry Anderson with last rock and a lot of work to do when we come back.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. When I'm not working hard on my curling delivery, I'm working hard on making Auto Connection the best auto service center possible. Saskatoon Auto Connection, the mechanics you can trust.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year. Everyone wins.
Estevan has had her struggles here so far today, but feeling very confident with this throw as they call for it through the house. She's had that in her back pocket all day.
But that will be a little disconcerting going into the final. I'm going to assume the Silvernagle team is going to hang on here. But Kara did really struggle today, and you've got to you've only got a couple hours to get it straightened up before you go out for the final. So it's something that she'll have to work on before
they have
ready.
to practice.
You would think that it's not likely a rock issue either. Every once in a while, and you never know for sure with every team's got their own way to do it. If you've got a mismatched stone, you might give it the lead, but they actually gave up the hammer to get these stones.
Yeah.
So again, it's something, as you say, Kim, they've got the 10 minutes practice before the game, but you'll want to be working on that, knowing that was a struggle point that she hasn't really struggled with this week.
Yeah, and the other point is that you saw Anita's percentage there, and her shots have been a little bit harder and more precise, and she still played in the 90s. So always a solid performance from Anita.
Psychologically for Kara Teveno might help that the semifinal here, we're on sheet 3. She knows she's just had this game where she struggled on sheet 3. The final is actually on sheet 2, different sheets, so you can maybe convince yourself, I just struggled on that particular sheet, it'll be better over here, and psychologically is a big part of it.
Yeah, it's a new day, new game, 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Sherry just with one more throw through.
Sherry with a nice solid game, couple of big double peels.
I got a 50 on that one. Yeah, I just felt that was light all the way through. Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, Sherry just struggled a little bit with some draw weight earlier on too, so I'm sure they'll be talking about that in between the games here too. But then Sherry more than made it up with some of the hit, with her hit game.
Interesting to watch there as Sherry was ready to call the shot, and the other 3 players still discussing. So even at this point in the game, still discussing, I think it was a rock issue. They're wondering whether they should switch something. Not sure if they just gave Brenda a different rock or if they were just trying to decide which one of her pair they were going to throw in this situation. So still quite into the tactics of it all.
Okay, good shot. Good judge.
Well, there were a couple of Brenda draws earlier in the game that Anita said, boy, that came down faster than what they expected. And Anita, one of her best attributes is her weight judge. And when she got fooled a couple of times on the results of Brenda's shots, you kind of wonder if there wasn't something that created a struggle there.
Just looking to peel the single guard, the one tightest to the rings. So Sherry looking to come right in this time, try to bury.
I know. Yeah, that was bad. You did it different if they were like in a line. Yeah.
Lots of room.
I got a 40, so I think maybe I should.
Lots of room. It's got to come off the center.
I got 30.
It's got to come off center.
I know,
It's not
this is
too
real
big.
okay, actually.
It's
6, 7.
But it's still really deep, really deep, really deep, all the way, unless you're through all the way.
No, she's not through.
I think we hit it.
Rip it out, yeah. It's wide open.
Yeah, exactly.
Peel it out.
Okay.
You can't to top, that's fine.
At 34 in that.
Yeah.
Good look at it there for a moment. Kelly Schaefer can see a fair-sized chunk of this rock, but you heard Robin say, we'll take the guard if we have to. Just make something red go away. Easily by the guard, makes the hit, rolls the shooter out of play as well. Sherry Anderson now will look for the come around on the other side.
And the first one, like, it was like they were like this, and we're like, man, you'd be like over nosing if you hit the top one.
Little bit for line. Line's good. Keep it clean though, it's not
Running,
heavy.
running. There it goes.
You can curl, curl, curl. I got it.
Lots of room by the guard, but starting to curl if they can get it deep enough, and this is going to come to rest just biting the top of the 8. That's kind of been the story for the Anderson team all game. They just can't quite get the T-line weight, let's put it that way. They've been deep on a few, they've come up like that. Barry's a piece of it. Robin Silvernagle not even want to flirt with just a feather tick on the guard. Going to play the peel. Kelly Schaefer will throw big weight here. She's thick on the first one. She might get them both.
Yep, whoa.
No, it's good. Nice.
Happy to just peel the single guard.
Okay, let's stop. It in here.
So probably that same. Do you think that'll be okay here? I think so. Yeah.
Patty will look to come around that long corner guard on the other side now.
Oh, lots of room. Let it get off center. Let it get off center.
Running.
Join in.
Hasn't got off center
Brenda.
yet.
Running. Brenda's. It's a mile out.
I think you can go on that, Brenda. It's just
Hardy.
5, 6, 5.
Yep. Good weight.
Brings that one into the 8-foot, but it's still open. The ankle's there for maybe an attempt at the double.
Good weight. Thanks.
Maybe just set up the double.
Trying the double.
Okay, she is trying the double. The only reason I thought she might not is if you ever hit the first one thick, roll across there and just nudge it in behind the corner. That's the only way you could give up 3 at this point.
So,
Yeah.
yep.
Like
Pretty
right on
flat.
the side edge.
Okay.
Little less. It's gonna float here.
Okay. There.
Here, 8.
Oh, no. We got nose. It's falling.
Okay, that's fine, Rob.
Okay, that works.
Probably nothing wrong with nose at this point in time. That stone on the other side is wide open. So you're going to have an open hit for your next one. Sherry Anderson not going to be able to score any more than 2, and really you have to think she needed 3 here if she was even going to continue playing. If she only scores 2, that leaves her 5 down without and 2 to play. That might be game.
Well, and the other thing, even with Robin sitting there full 12-foot, it takes away even trying to get around the corner guard, just getting a little bite of the 12-foot, trying to set up that stagger. But as we've been seeing by the numbers here, the Sherry Anderson team didn't bring their best game into this semifinal, and Robin Silvernagle's team has played outstanding.
Got a 22. She should be 7-8, depending.
Line's really is starting to curl a bit.
Still got lots.
Oh, it's running. running.
Still lots.
It's running. Yeah. It
8,
looks,
8, 9.
Yeah. Looks heavy.
Yeah, she is.
Don't sweep it.
That is Patty asking Robin not to sweep it.
Okay.
Slides to the back, does hang on for a bite at the back of the 12.
10. Yeah.
So just while we have a picture there of Kelly Schaefer, we would like to announce Kelly as our player of the game, sponsored by the Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan. Both Robin and Kelly have played very well, but Kelly had 2 really crucial hit and rolls in that first end to set up that steal of 3 for Silvernagle, and that really set the tone of this game. And then Kelly just kept playing really well the whole rest of the game. So as a result, congratulations, Kelly Schaefer. Outstanding performance today.
Play the double. Hard curl. Yeah, curl. Hard curl. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Makes the hit. Now will the shooter hang around? Gonna slide just through the back of the rings. So Sherry Anderson have a chance to hit and stay, possibly pick up the deuce.
Is that for 2? Yes.
Yes, it is.
I don't have to make the double, or do I? No. No. Okay. Double board. Don't be jamming it. What kind of weight?
Yeah, you don't have to make the double, but if you jam it, you're only getting 1.
Want this? No, yeah, less. This turn though? Yeah. Yep.
Final stone for Sherry Anderson, 8th end.
Whoa!
Looking to hit and stay, pick up the deuce. Makes the hit, clips that stone on the way by, but does remove it and holds the shooter. Put 2 points on the board for Sherry Anderson, but trailing by 5, they've decided that's enough. It's handshakes and a few hugs between mom and daughter. So the Silvernagle team will move on to play in that championship final this afternoon against Nancy Martin. It'll be the 3rd matchup between those 2 teams this week. And the first 2 good games. Nancy Martin came out on top both times. We'll see what she can do this afternoon. That Silvernagle team looking pretty good this morning. And Robin is with Kim at ice level. Kim?
Great performance, Robin. You guys were strong all the way through that game.
Yeah, I think we need to play a bit better in the final. We know that Nancy's team will come out firing, so we'll have to play just a little bit sharper.
Well, and it was a great 3 that you got right away in the first end. Kelly Schaefer made 2 nice hits there. Just wondering how it is playing with Kelly this year in your new team.
Yeah, she's been great. We're really enjoying her company, and she's lots of fun out on the ice.
Well, and fun is a key word too. It looks like you guys are playing loose this week. Loose, having fun, is that making a difference in the way things are going?
Yeah, that was kind of our motto going in. We don't have the pressure on us. We just want to go out and play and have fun and go enjoy ourselves.
Good to hear. Well, good luck in the final.
Thank you.
So Robin Silvernagle with a 12-7 win here in the semifinal Sunday morning. They move on to that championship final against Nancy Martin at 3 o'clock. We will have all of that action for you right here from Affinity Place in Estevan. The action is live on curlsask.ca and SaskTel Max.